subbing in.
You are subbing in. You're in. Do you know how to work the stuff?
No,
Okay. It's good. It's good you don't know how to work it. It's all good.
I'm not. I'm not a cameraman.
You're good. You don't got to worry about it. It's easy. It's light work. I cannot believe that series took that, or that game that took that long. Oh man, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I had to pad out my KDA. Very important.
Okay. They even got me the spec link for drafts. What guys? Alright. I'm armed. Oh, that should never have taken that long. It's crazy. Fucking 20-year game. Excuse me. They actually waited freaking 15 minutes for me. It's crazy, man. I don't know if I'd have waited that long for me. I wouldn't have done it. I'd have said screw that guy.
They're missing a player.
No, they're not. Calico moved down just so that I could join. Otherwise, I couldn't join. Alright, guys. Welcome to the cast here. We've got another playoff matchup between Team 2 and Scorch. The winner of this will advance to the semifinals to either play against Small Brain No Mechanics or Zoomers, who are going to be playing tomorrow night. And that'll be the last series of the weekend. So, sorry, we're late. I was in a 45-minute solo queue game. So don't mind
Getting
me.
his ass carried.
Yes, I actually did troll a little bit early game. I stopped running it down eventually, but I did troll a little bit. So, all that matters is that we're officially here and we're casting the series. I wonder how the other series is going. Anybody have any updates? Anybody watching the series on YouTube? Also, this is my friend Macro Hard, aka my friend Nick. I should totally change the names. Oh, hold on, guys. I should have done this earlier. Don't mind me when I do this. Just deal with it. We're missing draft for a second. It's fine. Okay. Good. Alright, sorry. Oh, that's done. I had to do that. It's going to bother me if I didn't. Now we're good to go. So, we're seeing a... Nami is the first pick for the side of Scorch. Calico plays a lot of Nami, so not surprised to see that. Interested to see it as a priority here. Meanwhile, on the side of Team 2, we're going to see a Caitlyn Karma. R1, R2. Caitlyn for Geico. Yeah, that can definitely be a champion he can carry on. So, not surprised by that pick. What do you think, Macro? Do you like Caitlyn? Or is she bad champion right now?
She is a bit on the weaker side, but they have very strong laning phase, especially compared to Nami. It looked like they were trying to hover Fizz or not, Ziggs to
Yeah,
try to see the lane.
yeah. No, that was definitely Fizz, 100%. I agree. It's actually it's Fizz. Fizz is not a Yordle, right? He's some aquatic thing, right?
He's close enough to a Yordle.
That's what I was thinking. Like he kind of looks like a Yordle, so I'm kind of curious.
They go with Jinx instead, which is going. I think it's gonna really struggle in that lane.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's a lot of range, a lot of poke. Nami isn't going to be as efficient as the Karma is here, but there's
They'll
still
have to
there's still some
focus
potential.
on just surviving.
Yeah,
Really
Jinx.
want to see something with early prio for their jungler. It's a big weakness of Caitlyn Karma.
Well, we're getting Yasuo. I'm curious where the Yasuo's going. Zelda's not playing in this match. He's typically Team 2's mid laner. He subbed out, so um, I don't know who the sub is. Let me see. His name is Jazz Goblin, and I have no idea if Goblin plays Yasuo mid. Oh, Fizz is a Yordle. Okay, it's official. Fizz is a Yordle.
He's a Yordle Numenera.
But yeah, so the Yasuo could go really, definitely two lanes here, right? It can go top, it can go mid. I feel very unlikely it's going top because I feel like Yasuo into Renekton sounds super grief. But I mean, maybe maybe Yak has something spicy.
Well, they seem to be banning top laners, so they're calling their bluff.
Yeah, they called it and they were correct. This is gonna be looks like a Cho'Gath top lock in here, unless again there's some more spicy shit. Maybe Alves is pulling out the Cho'Gath jungle. I'd be kind of giddy for that. Okay. This might be a Renekton mid into the Yasuo here. And a Mordekaiser top. Very interesting, Nick. Very interesting.
It is a good flex if you can play it. The matchup for Renekton Yasuo is very Renekton favored.
And with the Sejuani, it's actually really powerful here because the W, you could proc the her E passive really fast. Now, Yasuo historically is pretty decent when there's a Sejuani on the game because he can just win wall the glacial fissure or whatever it's called, her alt. So the pick potential does fall off a little bit here, but overall Sejuani is pretty good here. Two melee attackers, gonna find a lot of value. The Trundle pick, okay. If this is Trundle in the jungle, I've said this before. I know I've said this before. Somebody played this stuff. I don't know who did this. Trundle is no longer a very good jungle pick. So I'm really curious if this is actually a Trundle top and a Cho'Gath jungle now because unless Alves is just picking again because it used to be the counter to Sedge, which it still technically does counter Sejuani, but you do not get the same gank pressure that Sejuani has. Not even close. And with how long the lanes are now, it's certainly far from free. Bot lane will probably be the best spot due to the speed up from Karma to kind of get him in there. So which comp are you favoring more here, Macro?
I would say Scorch has a more cohesive comp, but it's going to require Team 2 to win heavily in their bot side if they want a chance of winning.
Fine, over here. Sharpening my feathers. People fear what they cannot understand.
Makes sense.
Who questions my ability?
I think when I'm looking at these two comps, it does feel like I feel like the scaling is in favor of Scorch. I think. I don't know because Renekton's gonna fall off super hard. Mordekaiser falls off kind of. He's always good in isolation. I don't know actually. I actually think. What do you think, Macro? Who's got the better scaling? Like, who's better late here?
Mm, it's definitely Scorch.
Yeah, just because the Jinx specifically, or
Well, as I said, it's less the scaling, it's more that their team comp is more cohesive. They have a lot of meatballs and a Jinx that likes to fire into the enemy team, which is composed of similar tanky targets.
yeah. But the thing is, one pillar or one Cho'Gath knock up, and the Jinx is pretty much probably dead. That's kind of the issue here.
So I don't.
Now,
Well,
sure,
they don't really have any consistent way to engage. Cho'Gath, Trundle, Yasuo, they're all relatively low mobility. I mean, yes, Yasuo can dash in, but he doesn't really have any consistent CC, and then the other two don't have any way to dash in,
right.
especially once they have to meet the front line of Scorch.
I'm live, just so you guys know. No, you're good. I'm just letting you know. Fair enough. I'm gonna grab a water. Be right back. We have like 3 minutes until this game starts. Alright. Sorry, I'm back. I grabbed the water. Always a thirsty Thursday out here. This is your first time ever casting a game, right? I'll just have. Oh, why did OBS do that? What the hell? My bad. You there, Macro? Hello, hello? I think my co-caster left me. He's AFK. He's probably grabbing himself some dinner. Stuff is tweaking so hard. Does my kitty want to cast the game with me? My kitty's gonna cast the game with me, guys. Her name is Asteria. She's come for cuddles and love. Hey Nick, if you're here, we're in game, bro. Hello. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna wait on you. Just gonna play it.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Alright, let's have ourselves a nice banger series here. Alves just laughing in the mid lane. Love to see it.
Minions have spawned.
Looks like they're doing a lane swap.
Oh, you are here. Are you at the
Scotch.
Are you at the exact same time? It's 1:17 for me.
I'm on 120.
Okay, then we're at the same time. Cool. If you control Shift Z and then mouse scroll wheel, you can zoom in and out if that's what you want to do. But you can play around with it at the end of the day. I just let the camera do its thing. But sometimes my co-casters will watch other things. So if they want to catch something else going on at some point. So yeah, this is interesting chat actually. Really good. As we have seen this at Worlds. It's very common.
And I believe Cho'Gath will have a much easier time dealing with the lane swap than Mordekaiser will. Question will be if top lane will be able to get a significant amount of plates, as it has been significantly nerfed even on the Worlds patch.
And you see that damage there in the mid lane. Kind of what I expected. Here's the one nice thing though, is they were able to start hitting these plates early. But let's see if Sejuani can path up here in time and can save this Mordekaiser, because they're going to be setting up more than likely an early dive here onto the Mordekaiser. So Ares has got to get as much XP as possible and try to at least get level 2 here. It's going to be very hard
Well,
though, yeah.
If it's as they do in Worlds, the Renekton should be looking for a TP if they force the dive.
Oh, it's just scuffed. Alves is taking a lot of damage. Nearly goes down. They do drop the ignite onto Ares, but Ares is able to walk out safely. I'm not seeing any flash from Geico, but he is going to be zoned off of the wave. That's a huge wave he's going to miss. He's going to have to TP back to get any XP. And you got to see Cho'Gath has level 3. He's been in all of the XP. He was not punished. So early on, advantage is going over to the side of Team 2. But able to survive the dive is still pretty good. Still not level 2 yet. This is so scary for him. I should also point out Goblin went the oh, that was a really nice pull actually. Forced Geico to take some damage. Rusty is up here. It might force Rusty to flash here. If they've got trap, Rusty has to flash. He's gonna go down. He's forced to flash. Wait, does Geico have enough damage? That will be enough. That's gonna be first blood by the Renekton. We missed the entire fight, and that's gonna be a kill for Amazure on this Karma. And now they're going to reinitiate a dive onto this Mordekaiser. He cannot be here safely. I was just taking a lot of minions. He should be able to walk out here. One more auto. And he does just get it in time. I feel like Rusty made a bit of an overstep there, trying to make that play a little aggressive, rather than just letting Mordekaiser collect XP and farm there. Wouldn't you agree there, Macro?
Yes, he should have seeded it. There isn't really any point fighting at that.
Yeah, he got blood in his eyes probably because of the turret shot. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, but he's got so much EXP. He should be trying to get back into lane as soon as he can.
Yeah. So Caitlyn's gonna come back here with a pickaxe. They're gonna try to turn onto this Drake. Let's see if they're able to get it in time. Trundle is on the top side, so there shouldn't really be a response here. And they should be able to get the first Drake of the game here. 5.5 minutes, which is pretty good, right before grub spawn. But bot lane has yet to reset, so that's something to consider. I don't think Alves wants to walk into this. Tem has ultimate. Got to kill early. He's already got a phage. Goblin's still in the wall. Does take a turret shot, though. Yeah, and look at that. Tem just going to turn onto Alves. And he's just going to win this. There's nothing Goblin can do. Yeah, this Renekton pick looks to be really, really smart. Oh, if W is up. Oh, if W was up there, that was a dead Yasuo. Oh, no, the up. Oh, my goodness. The up play. Wait, never mind. Okay, Tom just kind of griefed it, but I think Goblin might have griefed it more.
Seems more like he was baiting.
Yeah, it's a possibility as well.
That's what the Yasuo, they see blood, they go for it.
Yeah, certainly. Top lane is rough, though. You see a 3 XP advantage for this Cho'Gath.
He does have the XP, but look at the items. It's not significantly terrible.
No, not at all. So earlier in this game, the Renekton is sitting on almost a completed item here. He's 3-0 on this Renekton. Really, really massive. I know Yasuo technically outscales Renekton, but I just don't know when the heck that happens. Do you have any idea when that might be, Macro? The O10 power spike?
It would take a very long time. A big issue for Renekton is he has very poor target access, but in a game like this with so many short range people, he should not have an issue getting into a brawl. Especially when he has such a big lead.
Yeah, look at that. It's doing chip damages on this Cho'Gath. He's able to get 6 finally. Goblin's gonna walk right in to Tom. Tom's gonna feel his E over that wall there, but he's gonna force the flash of the Yasuo once again. So it's gonna be all for flash there. Currently, Boonstra is up in CS over Geico as well. I'd like to point that out. It's about 12 CS, so should, I think, eventually offset here. But we might be setting up for a 3v3 here on the bot side of the map. Yeah, Rusty's got to stay around. Here comes the Trundle trying to make a play. Surprised they don't just turn to the Trundle there. Oh, the axe under the turret! That's a 1-for-1 in the top lane. I honestly feel like that's going to benefit the Mordekaiser overall, just due to the fact that he should not be killing him there at all.
Yeah, any trade where you're behind is always in favor of you. So lower percentage of the gold is an advantage.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage there onto Geico. There is a small lead, I guess, technically for Team 2 right now, but it's nothing meaningful. It should obviously offset eventually here, but it's basically dead even. Now there it goes. Now it's back in Scorch's favor.
Looks like both teams are preparing to fight Dragon.
And that
This
will
probably
be...
be
Go ahead, I'm
the
sorry.
probably be the determination of who has tempo for the next few minutes.
And I feel like, based on how big this Renekton is, it's going to be very hard for them to do anything on the side of Team 2.
Yeah, I think Team 2 should try to go for a grubs trade. Especially when topside is winning so hard.
Very true. And look at this, just the bullying commenced again. I feel like Tom should be coming down here though. Yeah, and they're finally starting to move. Yeah, I feel like you just drop the ulti if you're Rusty, right? I feel like we're holding it. No, guys. Ah, that's gonna be a net win. They seem a little not on the same page there for that fight. I feel like
It seemed a bit disjointed. Both bot and mid were sitting in their lanes instead of contesting it.
yeah, and I feel like when you have this giant Renekton, he should just walk in it right at the Trundle, and they should just drop the Sejuani ult on his head. Like there should be no way that guy is allowed to do that. Oh, now Yak puts himself in a bad spot. They should have the proper CC laying ring here, and that's it. That's really good. Busha's gonna get the kill from downtown. That's probably a really good kill for this Jinx. And there should be no contest available for this Trundle. So in the end, it's going to be a 3-for-3 on the Grubs trade, and 1-for-1 on the Drakes. So it's not bad for the side of Scorch, but I do feel like they could have got more. I feel like they would have been able to acquire both objectives here.
I agree. I think Scorch is right now much stronger, and they should not be ceding anything that they don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. Like if Trundle would have been topside for the trade already, like prepared for the giving the Drake there, that's one thing, right? But yeah, he was already there to fight, and they had a good window. They had the wards. I was really waiting for Rusty to pull the trigger there. Surprised he didn't, but nevertheless, it's still a net positive for the side of Scorch. They do maintain a gold lead here, almost 1K, and they got significant gold now onto this Jinx. Going to be able to back and buy her item. Yeah, she's got 1,400 in the bank. Yep, she should have. Actually, no, she doesn't have it. What is she going? What is Jinx's build?
Looks like a Kraken Slayer.
Kraken Slayer? Okay.
And there it is.
I was really confused because I'm like, is Jinx doing like something else, or like why didn't she have a full item here? She had almost 1,500 gold. Is Kraken the standard right now for Jinx?
I'm not really too sure. It used to be Collector, but they've shifted out a couple of the crit items. You can usually go both,
Okay.
but with so many melees, I could see why they would want Kraken in that scenario.
Makes a lot of sense. And it is a slight advantage for the side of Scorch's bot lane here is Jinx has boots completed. So the 2v2 should favor them. And we just seeing those trades continually going in the favor of Tom. Herald's getting started up. Oh no! Immediately just locked up. Mordekaiser need to get that ult off. I don't think this is a fight they want. Oh, that's a really nice tornado. He's gonna lock him up. Nice glacial fissure. He's gonna get the kill. He should be able to clean up everybody here if he plays it correctly. There should not be much outplay potential, and that's gonna be a double kill for Tom. This probably gonna be a triple kill. I don't believe Yak has his ultimate. I could be wrong. One more Q. Oh, they went away from the fight. Oh, the shutdown went over to the Cho'Gath, but meanwhile, bot side, they already pick up Amazure. And now they're turning on that Geico. Do they have the damage? They do not. Geico plays it so good, barely able to get out. But they do get the turret, and that'll be the first turret of the game. And a big kill for that Cho'Gath there.
No, Boonstra definitely could have gotten the kill there. She picked up a kill, and with Jinx, once she gets excited, she can clean up the rest of them.
Yeah, it just looks like she maybe didn't want to overcommit there. Didn't want to walk into a trap. Not really sure, but nonetheless, I mean, overall positive for this side of Scorch. But that shutdown, that's kind of scary. Cho'Gath is now going to be just even more of a menace in the side lane against Mordekaiser, and it looks like the Renekton's going to match him. Is what the call is going to be. But with Drake coming up, like, let me see. Does he have TP? He does have TP, so I can see why he's matching then. And it looks like they're actually going to seed the Drake. Yeah, they're going to seed the Drake due to tempo reasons. Red team ends up slaying the dragon, unfortunately. Rusty goes in, and he ends up going down. Oh, Tom's going to be very careful here. He's nearly in kill threat.
Yeah. It's much harder for them to take that Drake fight without their Renekton.
Yeah.
Has all the gold on the team. And it seems with that shutdown, Cho'Gath is at least strong enough to contend with him.
Yeah, they're trying to let Ares get back in this game. You know, he's pretty far behind, but I feel like you just gotta, like, basically ignore your top laner at this point, right? I feel like you just let him exist, and you look for other plays. But unfortunately now, they're gonna look on to Tom, and Tom has nowhere to run. He has nowhere to hide. That's gonna be Cho'Gath, another getting kill for him, and he's now 3-3-1 on this Cho'Gath. He's very, very big. Can become a big issue in this game. This is not really good for Rusty. He's going to come right out, and he's in a really bad spot. Boontra's going to get excited. Boontra needs to get with the team here. They could possibly win this if Boontra's here. Block the... No, he does not block it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's not on the same page.
Yeah, from what it looked like, Boonstra was trying to get the turret to get excited, but really ran after. I thought that she would try to turn it.
Yeah, I thought she was going to run right into them because they had no cooldowns that mattered at that point. But he actually ran all the way around, and due to that, Sejuani just was getting free hit, and nobody was hitting the Trundle, and the Trundle survives. Now, I talked about how the Trundle shouldn't have a high impact early, and I don't think he has had a crazy impact early, right? We're at the mid-game now. But this is the point where now the Sejuani being in a spot where she's not really as ahead as I thought she would be, you're going to find more value in this Trundle pick now. Nice E there by the Mordekaiser, but as you can see, he just doesn't do any damage. They are coming up. I don't know if they have the damage to kill this Cho'Gath. I mean,
It doesn't
I guess they do. It's going to just take a really, really long time. Jinx Rocket's going to come up. It looks like Rusty doesn't want to drop his ulti. So they will get the kill, but it's going to go over to Rusty here. I feel like that would have been really good on the Mordekaisers. That's pretty unfortunate. But we do see Trundle coming in. Jinx does have her flash. She might be forced to flash away here. She's actually going to get out. Really nice play. Calico's going to block the ulti. Oh, but here goes Al's going in. Oh, it's going to waste the good Fisher. They're going to get the slow. Ares going to come in. Flash ulti on top of Geico. Meanwhile, though, we're seeing Al's being focused and taken down. Butcher's going to get excited. Does Ares have the 1v1? He does. Gets the shutdown onto Geico. Massive play. And it looks like they're just going to turn over here to Baron. We did see on the bot side of the map that Yasuo was able to pick up a tier 2. So that's a lot of gold in his pocket. But unfortunately, that's the cost of his entire team dying around him. And now, so it's going to be a Baron here at 20 minutes. And Tom just flashed over the wall to try to catch out Amazure. He's going to flash as well. This guy's insane. He will not be denied. Wow, Jinx is really she's hitting like a truck against this Shogath right now. He has not that much armor, so I kind of can see why. He got a Hallow Radiance completed.
Is Scorch starting to win most of their team fights. Caitlyn has a stage in it where she's...
Oh, nice engage here. I really like the play. Even if Rusty Crow goes down, they should have a chance at winning this fight. Never mind. Disregard. They survive. They didn't have Renekton here. I thought Renekton was at the play, but he was not. And once again, we're just not on the same page. Trying to pull the trigger. And you're dashing into a Trundle who can just click R on you. That's the problem with the Trundle Sejuani matchup. Tom wanted to find a play, but this should be Drake going over. I think you just push with Baron here, guys. I don't think you look to contest. Try to get value out of this Baron. You're not going to be able to contest the Drake. They're gonna launch their rocket, but yeah, they're not going to get anything off this Baron now. All in all, the gold is still even in this game. No one can really get a big enough advantage to take off with this game. So the levels have evened off here. Is Ares able to at all fight this matchup now, or is it still pretty hard for him? Because that's my question. It looks like the trades are not going too bad. Finally, we're getting somewhere Baron. We're getting another mid lane turret here. So we're going to get a little gold off of that. But once again, that's just going to even out the gold. And they're going to come down here, try to focus a tier 2 on bot side here. Yasuo's going to have a hard time defending this. He does have his Karma coming to back him up. He's already at half HP. Going to launch the rocket. It's not going to get anything out of it, though, unfortunately. So Goblin will be just fine, as the Baron has fallen off for the side of Scorch. Was only able to acquire one turret. But Ares will get himself a nice tier 1 in the top lane, finally breaking that top outer. Just want to look at the gold real quick. As we expected, most of the gold is in Renekton's pocket, but Jinx is actually pretty big as well. Only about 200 gold off. Whereas inside of Team, all of the money is pretty much on this Caitlyn, who's about to break the 10,000 mark of gold in this game. So one team is in the Jinx basket, the other one's in the Caitlyn basket. That's because we're at 25 minutes in. I feel like Renekton should start falling off soon. Even with all these beefy champions in front of him. Baron spawns in 45 seconds, so that's going to be the next point of contention. They're actually going to ghost onto Alves here, drop the ulti, but they're going to turn into Calico instead. Calico should go down here. No, he's going to flash away. Going to drop the wave, and that should be a dead fish. Alves should eventually catch him, and he will, so he's going to get himself some nice sushi. That fish is going to be dead for 35 seconds, and Baron spawns in 18. Question is, are they going to seed this here? There is no Trundle ulti. We also have Chemtep Drake spawning as well. What's the call going to be? That Drake will spawn in 15 seconds. Calico will be up, but she will not make it in time before they start it. It is Chemtech Drake. There's a lot of value for the Trundle. Oh, and that's a big E coming out. They're going to find multiple members, but you're seeing Geico zoning off the Jinx. Do they have the damage? It looks like Alves is going to get himself a kill, but unfortunately, Jinx is going to go down, and now Ares is left all by himself. They're going to take down Ares as well. And that is really unfortunate. The beefy tanks are just too beefy. But there is no jungler, so looks like they're not going to try to attempt this quite yet. So Team 2 are going to go ahead and take themselves a Tier 1 mid. They are going to start it up. They have Trundle on the way. TP is from Trogath as well. Boonstra is walking down too. Question is, will Boonstra make it in time? If Rusty is not able to steal this and dies, they're going to be seeding the Baron as well. And they don't. They're just going to take down Rusty. Rusty has no chance. Nice layering of CC. It's pretty unfortunate. Now, it's only, again, a 1k gold lead for the side of Team 2. But I feel like that's all they need. We are seeing a TP top. This should be the Yasuo trying to grab himself a turret. He should be able to get this. He does. That's 700 gold in the Yasuo's bag. He's very strong. Oh, nice rocket. They're going to pick up the kill onto this Yasuo. Can they maybe turn this into a Baron, possibly? Rusty does spawn at 15, and Goblin's dead for 45. There is a big wave on the bot side of the map to catch. So they're going to pull members. But they have TP on both solo laners if they want to try to force this Baron. I feel like it's now or never macro. Oh, Calico. Gotta be careful here. Don't get caught off warding. They end up getting the pick on the Yasuo yet. Somehow, someway, Team Team 2 are able to walk in here and get the control, get the setup. They're starting up the Baron here, so it's probably just a play. As you see them walking up towards top side, it is. They're able to get the TP out of the Mordekaiser. That's exactly what they wanted. Very, very smart macro play there by the side of Team 2. They're going to turn onto Yak. I don't know if they have the damage to kill him. No, he's just getting himself some procs. Big Yasuo is going to find 2. Immediately going down is Rusty. Now Tem is being the one being focused. But no, they're going to get Ares instead. He's going to take someone into the death realm. But I just don't know if he has the damage to get the kill onto Yak. He doesn't. And that's going to be a kill onto the Cho'Gath, actually. Jinx has potential to pop off here. Oh, and Boonstra just wasn't able to find anything. Yeah, they're so close to an opportunity here. And once again, you're seeing the advantages going over to Team 2, even though it was actually a 1-for-1 trade. It just feels like Team 2 is more coordinated. They're more on the right page. They know what they want to do, and they're executing it. And now we got to start considering Elder. We got 2.5 minutes until Elder spawns. So we talked about the scaling. We talked about the situation. Even though it looks like they should outscale them, it looks like right now it's not in any bit of Scorch's favors in these team fights. So what do you think? What do you think Scorch has to do to try to break open this game? Macro. I guess he's AFK again, guys. He can't keep doing this to me. He can't keep getting away with this. Oh, his computer died. Didn't even realize. Just messaged me. That's unfortunate. So I'm all by myself at the moment. We are seeing them turn onto this Baron. They've got it under half HP. It's under 5k. There's no response from Rusty. They do smite early, and Cho'Gath's going to take it. Oh, they're going to drop the ulti onto Yak, try to stop the reset, but I don't know if that's what they want. They're going to turn on the Ares. Ares is getting bursted. He's getting focused. There is no eat on Yak, so Ares should be okay, but he's going to be the sacrificial lamb here. He's going to go down. Can Butcher get anything off here? There's potential. Ours is really low. This is 1 kill. This could be 2 kills. That's 2 kills on to Butcher. Butcher's now focusing the Cho'Gath, trying to get those, and there goes Goblin. Oh no! Yak is in a really, really bad spot. Really nice dodge there by Rusty. Yak should eventually go down. Kaiko is the only one to get back out safely, and he's the only one Baron. Yak trying to do everything he can to survive. He does give himself another proc. Finally, they're going to take him down. That is a massive, massive play. They were disjointed on the recalls, and they were to get the catch out here. Now it's only Geico here to defend. He does clear the wave. He's pretty safe. He does have the Baron, but we do have Elder buff coming up here in 10 seconds. That's what they're pinging onto. That's what the play looks like it's going to be. There is a lot of vision inside the pit right now, so let's see if they're going to be able to burn it and focus it down. They're just going to turn right onto this. Let's see if they can kill it in time before the team can get here. They do have Karma speed ups. They got it under 1k, or not 1k, but under 10,000, under 6,000 already. This thing is falling fast. They should be able to get it before anyone responds, and they will. They're going to seed it. And that's going to be Elder going over to the side of Scorch. There is a bit of a gold flip. Once again, this gold is dead even, and we're at 35 minutes into this game. Yeah, I agree. I agree, especially on 23. And Zeman, yeah, I know. He definitely needs to try to take care of this Caitlyn, but unfortunately the flash will be up soon, so they have a small window with this Elder buff. If this Renekton can find a flank, this Caitlyn will die very, very fast. And you see Jinx nearly full build at this point in the game. Caitlyn as well. They're both sitting on nearly all their items. Yeah, they were. It was a good fight. It was really good cancel there. They got them kind of disjointed on their backs, and I think Geico ended up getting off his reset first or something because it was pretty rough. Oh, they're gonna go in there with the Sejuani R, do a bit of damage. Oh, but now you see Ares might not be in a good spot. He's gonna drop the ulti on to Alves, but he's just letting him heal. Do they have anything? Ares is gonna have to be careful here. That's a lot of damage onto Alves though. Caitlyn will drop the ulti. Tom is going to block it. Once again, they're trying to siege with this Elder. They're trying to find a play, but they just can't. There's nobody else that can really pull the trigger right now to find and engage, and I think they're going to be able to weather out this Elder, to be honest. Maybe they should be trying to split map and instead of trying to force down mid right now. Mind you, Baron's up in 2.5 minutes. And Elder will be gone by then. Caitlyn's flash is back up. They're going to spot the Renekton hiding in a bush, looking for a little play. Mordekaiser is catching a side lane. He does have TP if the team needs him. Meanwhile, bot lane looks like it's in favor of Scorch. Should be pushing. No, I can't tell actually. I think it's actually pushing in. So they're going to have to collect that wave. Boomtra is going down right now to do so. And we're at a point where we should be seeing full completed full completed builds on both these AD carries very soon. Let me check what's in their pocket. Yeah, they both have about 1,000 gold, so they can't be too far off that last item for both of them. It's looking like a Bloodthirster, if I'm correct, from this Jinx. Though as funny as it sounds, I think a Bork might not be a bad idea. Kind of rip through some of this HP on this Cho'Gath, who's just absolutely massive, by the way. So Elder looks to appear to have fallen off. So they're not really able to get any value out of this Elder. And now we got Baron in a minute. So that's going to be our next fight, guys. Another Baron fight. Did not expect this game to go as long as it has. Oh, here's the TP from Renekton. He's got the flank on the Caitlyn. He should get spotted out by Owls, and he does. They're trying to full send. They are going to catch out Amazure. They're going to do a lot of damage. Will they be able to kill Amazure in time? The flash in there from Ares to catch onto Alves. They should get the kill. They will. No jungler now on the map. And Baron spawns in 30 seconds. Very good TP there from Tom. You talked about it, Zem, and he found it. Yeah, no, he's got to be close to 10k. I mean, I can check. Oh, wait, the wrong person. 8,500 HP. It's absurd. Oh, they're seeing they're going top lane. Oh, Goblin nearly gets caught out here. Tom is going to be able to go towards the back line. Yasuo's going to find ulti onto Ares. I don't know if that's what he wants. There's a potential for a reset. Goblin's going to go down. Jinx is reset, but can she get anything else? Nice damage on Amazure. Amazure is going to be next to the chopping block. Where can Geico go? He's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He's going to be taken down next. Here goes Blutra. He's going off. That's a huge shutdown for him. Is this going to be the game? There is a Trundle spawning in 5 seconds, but I just don't know if they can stop this. It's a 5-man push down the top lane. They're going to take the turret right now. They're going to take the inhibitor. What can this Cho'Gath do? What can this Trundle do? It's just a big bunch of meat shields. They're going to be focusing this Cho'Gath now. All that HP just doesn't matter when you are just going to be taken down by all this damage with the side of Scorch. Ares now got him in the death round. Where can Owls go? Nowhere. but to his death as well. And that is going to be a game 1 victory for the side of Scorch. What an absolutely insanely long game. There looked to be like there's so many opportunities for the side of Scorch to really exploit the game earlier, but they weren't able to do it. And you saw Team kind of scale back into the game and keep it close. And so now we're going to game 2. Let's see what these two teams have for a change. I'm in the wrong thing because I'm typing to people here. Yeah, what an exciting game 1. Oh, really, really exciting game 1. Hopefully this game is not another 40-minute banger. Maybe we can get this game done a little faster, huh, guys? I was not expecting that. It was kind of insane, to be honest. Let's go ahead. Let's open up this draft again, and let's talk about this, guys. What do we want to see changed here for the side of Team 2 to respond here to Scorch? If anybody got an opinion of what either of these teams should do, feel free to drop it in the chat. Don't leave me hanging. Team 2 overcooked. What do you mean by this? Like they cook too much? Like I don't understand. Scorch needs to not get dove bot and play topside.
Get your ass upstairs and turn that down now.
All right. I'm R for draft. I'm here. I will be just fine by myself, guys. Don't gotta worry about me. Yeah, I was actually intrigued by the lane swap. So it did go in favor for the side of Team 2 in terms of the top lane, but the bot lane actually got a bit of an advantage there on the side of Scorch. And then on top of the nice cross map kill for Jinx there around the 10-minute mark, really was able to get the Jinx a little accelerated and start doing some meaningful damage. So I definitely would like to see what the changes will be here. I highly doubt Team 2 drops another meatball comp. So I wouldn't be surprised to see something like maybe a I don't know, maybe one of these AP junglers from Alves here. He didn't play the Trundle badly. I think he played it pretty efficiently, considering all things. Again, I feel like the Sejuani should have been fine due to the fact that it used to be a counter matchup due to other reasons. But ganking for Trundle is not as efficient as it used to be. It is now. Like, it's just really bad. But I'd rather see him on something that he plays is more comfortable. Give them another damage source. Well, we're gonna see Zeri. Yeah, so that's not surprising. Just put one of your best players on something he can carry with, and that's a good example of a champion he can certainly carry with. I'm assuming the Syndra is a good chance that it's going mid. I think Boone can also play it. He has been known to play some of the AP champions bot lane, but I feel like it's gonna end up going mid. But it's technically a flex here, so let's see what they decide to do. Will be a Senna support pickup for Calico. That's a nice response with the Vi as well. I think the Vi, perfect pick here into the Zeri. Be able to lock down Geico, not let him get too many crazy plays off.
What's up, Hair?
Oh, hello. It's CLT.
Hello, hello.
How was your series?
Very, very entertaining.
Did you get 3 games, sir?
We did not get 3 games, but we had a very entertaining 2 games, I will say.
Okay, well I'll check it out later and see what happened. So you don't gotta spoil it for me. I'm gonna treat it like Worlds.
I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but it was a very, very entertaining series. So
Yeah, you can watch that. It was streamed live on our YouTube, so it should be up there for you. So check it out if you want, anytime today, tomorrow, or don't. It's all good. Your choice.
what is the state of your series, my friend?
1-0 Scorch right now. They had a very, very good first game. I think it was played a little slow on their end, especially with how huge Tom was on this Renekton. But we are seeing what I expected Team to do, and that's just give their team, or give their, their players more comfort. And here's Alves Morgana jungle. I'm not surprised. And it's actually a really good answer when you consider that now Vi's going to have a harder time locking down Zeri. Where's Where's this CLT guy at? He wants an invite to this game.
Yeah, I gotta come in and check out what these guys are doing, man. If you would like a friend for this cast,
I
for
don't.
this game too.
I don't like CLT. He's such a jerk.
Oh, okay.
Spicy Team 2 draft. Yeah, it is spicy. But honestly, from them, it feels pretty standard. I'm just kind of curious. Are they going to take a top laner here with some sort of engage, disengage, or they're just going to commit to damage? And I'm going to be honest with you, I think if you commit to damage, that might be a little grief. I think you gotta take R5 here, something that could just be a bit of a front line here. Because you're not walking into this Malphite safely if you're the side of Team 2. Now, don't get it wrong, Malphite, the value of Malphite's very low in this game. You have a lot of AP damage, and Zeri even does hybrid. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You want to meet shield, you got one. So I'm going to be 100% honest here, CLT. I actually already prefer Team 2's draft.
Okay.
So I think in theory the draft that Scorch has here is good. But I feel as though Mundo's going to be very difficult for the side of Scorch to kill. Yeah, Varus will be able to do something to him, but I don't think it'll be quick enough. I think he'll be a menace, and Zeri has a high potential to pop off in these fights, especially with the Morgana Black Shield and the Nami Peel. So, if Vi decides to go in and she doesn't get the knockup because of Black Shield, she's gonna die, right? Now Zeri's popped off, she's got her ult up, she just killed the Vi. What is the rest of the team going to do? Now you could say, well, they could follow up with the Malphite ulti. Fair enough. I mean, there's still potential, but I just feel like there's a high potential for like some griefing situations from Rusty, even if not intentional, in this game. That can just be very bad for them.
Sorry, it took me a sec to pull up the draft here, because I kind of entered the lobby a little late. So, oh, this is interesting. This is definitely different than the drafts I got to witness.
Yeah, I mean, game 1 draft, dude, like, I can tell you what game 1 draft was. So game 1 draft was Nami, Renekton, Jinx, Mordekaiser, Sejuani from the side of Scorch. On Team 2, we had Caitlyn, Karma, Yasuo, Cho'Gath, and Trundle. So we went from, like, really meatball-y on Team 2 to the complete opposite. And then Scorch still kind of going with, I would say a pretty similar comp. Just different champions, but similar idea, with a slightly better engage.
I like the Renekton flex to mid. I think it's a pretty underrated mid laner into these Wind Brother kind of comps that we've been seeing recently.
No, it was a perfect pick, and Tom, like I said, he went off on the pick. He had a really great early game. I just didn't think they took advantage of the early game enough, and it kind of allowed Team 2 back into the game, and why we resulted in a damn near 40-minute game.
Oh, that ends up being Morgana jungle. I was kind of curious if it was either Morgana or Brand jungle.
I don't know if I would like Morgana mid, though.
I like Morgana mid in the Syndra a lot more than Brand, just because, like, she's unable to get set up on for Syndra to, like, EQ her W, Q, and then ult. Like an all-in combo to where, like, Brand could walk up and get stunned, and then that gets set up for something else. Plus, if there's like a Vi gank mid, Morgana can just black shield herself and walk out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry about that, guys. I was looking over the other draft, and then I kind of got lost in conversation. Yeah,
sorry, that's my fault.
It's a great question on whether or not can they kill Mundo, and I just don't know if they can. Now, it might not matter if you can kill everybody around him, right? But that is yet to be determined. The game is yet to be played. But it just does feel like that was a perfect time for R5 Mundo.
Yeah. Yeah, Mundo kind of fell off on popularity a little bit this back end of the season compared to what it was in the front half of the season, but that Mundo does look really, really good here. Though, I mean, I don't think they can, like, per se, like, chop Mundo down very quickly, but they can kite around and make Mundo's life kind of hard. And plus, the Varus E already has grievous wounds into it, so I think that really hinders what Mundo wants to do.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's still potential. I think the virus is the saving grace and how they could possibly kill the Mundo. I will say, but does Varus really want to focus Mundo? You know what I mean? Is that what he really wants to do in these fights?
No. No, but I think Varus, as much as I hate to say it because it's really going to hinder his ability to take down Mundo, I think armor pen, like poke Varus, has a lot of value here, with the rest of the comp being fairly short range, like Nami, Zeri, Brand.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, I think you're right. There is potential for that. You know, I had a Zeri jungle in my solo queue game today, and
I've had one as well.
I lost.
recently.
I lost to it.
Oh,
I wasn't jungling, just so everyone's aware. I was support.
okay. Saving grace.
Yeah. My juggler was a griefer. This guy, like, so we see Zeri top, right? I got Drake all set up. We're already winning bot lane. This dude takes forever to come to the Drake. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Let's do Drake. Like, what? You know, like, he just doesn't do anything. He just was being goofy. And then he got mad at me for taking his heals or something. Man, that guy was a griefer. So that's why I lost.
Yep. We love playing solo queue, one grief at a time.
Indeed.
Yep.
For every grief in solo queue, that is one dog we can save.
Oh man, this is
So-
gonna get dark.
So please donate your griefs. Call into 188 donate. Grief catdom. Save a dog.
Oh,
Save a
man.
dog today. Thank you.
Yeah. See, Bori and Victor in the chat. They had a really good solid series earlier.
Nice. Well, don't tell me what happened, guys. I'm gonna assume you guys ran it down like the monkeys you are, and I'm just kidding. I'll check it out when I get the chance, and
Yeah.
we'll talk
Well,
about
we'll
it.
go over it.
Yeah.
We'll go over it Wednesday.
Yes, we will. I cannot believe we're already in the playoffs, and we're almost done with all the series already. One day. You guys are all crazy, man. You guys should be lucky that I just didn't happen to pick my series and put it on today. It would have been a crazy ass day.
Yeah, actually, speaking of that, gotta let work know I'm gonna leave like 15 minutes early so I can pass your guys' series.
Cool.
Because you know I'm a pal like that.
I'm gonna run it down, so don't worry about it.
Oh, we'll make sure to make fun of you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
I'll be playing Yumi jungle and MF jungle. So Zoomers, if you're trying to ban me out, just ban those champions. I'm really proficient on MF jungle. I'm 1-0 in my career.
There was a smite Yumi earlier.
I know
in the
there was.
split.
I'm actually not lying about the 1-0 on the MF. I did it once. It was years ago. It's in. I gotta figure out what season it is. I'm gonna post it in the chat when I find it. Yo, what's up with this? This is gonna catch up. There it goes. Are you in game?
I am not.
All right, I'll pause. for
Yeah,
you.
okay, game one, it took a second for me to load in. Game two, I loaded in instantly. So,
I'm at 22 seconds. Let me know when you're in.
12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22.
Perfect. We're
There
good.
you go. Yep.
So it looks like we're gonna get a standard fan out here.
1-0 on Velcast Jungle. I see you over there, boy.
Let's go. I'll be playing that next just for you.
I'm 0-10 in my solo queue journey playing with a Teemo jungle.
Crazy stat to be keeping. You know, the casting.
Yeah.
My friend Nick that was casting with me before you came in, his computer died, unfortunately. Yeah. He has a whole spreadsheet of how his slow games go, and it's pretty funny.
I have not went that far, and I'm probably like slightly exaggerating the number, but we have a level 1 fight between the two beefcakes here. Yep, never mind.
Net
But
positive for
I
Malphite?
probably have been like 0 and 6, 0 and 5 with Teemo Jungle on my team. Like it's the dumbest thing ever. I hate it so much.
Maybe you're just maybe you're griefing the Teemo. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, sure. I could go into one specific egregious one, but we don't have enough time for that rant. This is the second time today we've seen Malphite played.
People like Malphite. Easy champion. I click R. I rock. I tank.
Yeah. So call start by Geico here.
You ever seen the video of The Rock impersonating the Undertaker? That's how I imagine Malphite talking.
That is something. Oh, nice combo there by Jazz. Brand mid is very, very underrated.
Yeah, Zema would love this right now. It's a premier pick for him. Oh, the flash in from Ares!
Oh,
Solo
Ares!
kill! Oh my goodness. He knew that Yak didn't have flash, and he ends up killing the Mundo here. Well, guys, there's your answer. Malphite kills Mundo. That's who kills Mundo here. That's crazy.
Mundo goes very pleased until he runs into a wall.
A rock wall.
See what I did there? Yeah, but I mean,
Looks like it might
Ares
get.
has no flash.
It's gonna get traded
Jaco
back.
has Ghost.
All right, top lane. Oh, the dodge of the
Oh,
Q.
he missed it!
Oh,
He
goes
still
back.
catches him, but you know what? He missed him on purpose so he could queue up the grass proc and kill him with it. Get an extra
Yeah.
grass value.
All right, so top laners are duking it out here.
Okay.
Malphite did get the first blood, but he does have his wave at a really bad spot. So
My first time seeing this Vera skin, actually. This is already a quieter game than I could just casted.
yeah, the level advantage top lane, but you see the Malphite kind of just beating the Mundo's butt. Here comes Vaya, and they have a potential to kill this Mundo here.
Mhm.
No, he's gonna be able to get the reset. Vi stopping the back of this Mundo, just being an absolute menace.
I think the word you're searching for is asshole.
No, menace. The EQ is not gonna land there for Tom. He's pretty much in kill range.
Oh, but
Buncho's
Geico moving forward.
Yeah, Buncho's forced to flash away here. And now you're seeing the lanes on the side of Team 2 are getting advantages here.
Yeah.
Oh, a flash in. Just barely surviving that Q right there. No flashes for the mid laners either.
Boy.
This
I
game
talk
is
about how quiet this game was, and
really
then-
spicy early CLT. I don't know about quiet.
I was there for a second, and then I caster cursed it.
It was never quiet. Malphite first blood at like 2.5 minutes. What do you mean?
Huh.
I don't know, last game was pretty quiet. We had like a 12 kill to 9 kills at like 30 minutes or something. It was not a high death game till the end there. So Ghost is coming back up soon for Yak, but I feel like if the Vi does end up pathing up here at any point, this should be a dead Mundo, I feel like, right?
I would agree. I think Vi's trying to just farm and get some levels, but she keeps visiting these lanes that don't have like the greatest amount of setup. Like all Vi needs is just R, and she can spam gank this Brand or this bot lane. But
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. I think I'd like to see some sort of engage out of Calico here. I think don't get me wrong, you have enough engage in terms of the top side of the map, but like bot side is now just kind of a farm fest where you could really exploit Nami's area. Their early game isn't the necessarily the best. Now we're seeing a fight over the scuttle, and Alves is gonna get it.
see if Yakko ends
Oh.
up popping ult.
He does. Oh, is he
I
gonna
don't
be able to
think
get
it's
it?
enough.
It's a solo kill for Ares once again. They are aware there's no flash mid. Nice knockup, nice CC. Do they have the damage? Ulti's gonna drop, and yes, they do. That's a kill for Tom. Tom's not gonna be careful. No flash there from Alves to be
Where do you burn the
aggressive.
flash at?
Yeah, that's a great question. I have no idea.
Yeah. That is like the first gank he's had.
Is Alves griefing? Like, I honestly don't even know. Like, I'm not even trying to call him out, but I honestly, can you find it? Like, where the hell did he flash?
Like, maybe, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just generally curious. It's recent, too. I mean, it's about only a quarter of the way back, so it's definitely within the last, like, minute and a half. Did he flash in the bot lane trying to make a play? Speaking of trying to make a play, here goes Geico in on top of Boonstra. And mind you, Boonstra has no flash, so he should go down here. That is a flash commitment from Geico. Trying to stop the damage, but it will not be able to. And that's going to be a nice kill going off into the Zeri.
I found it. I tried to flash bot lane.
Okay. Makes sense.
What's your time at?
8:30.
Okay, you don't have to pause. I'll keep going. I'm at like 850-ish. They're pretty close.
Pause it.
850.
Okay, I'll tell you when I'm at 850. 847, 848, 849, 50. So we're back set up. That's interesting. Yeah, so when we saw Vi kind of pathing over there, it must have been like a flash Q, maybe onto the Vi, maybe onto the flashless Boonstra or something. We just missed it barely. It was off screen.
Yeah, House flashed bot lane to force Clyco to force her to flash.
Oh, okay. Oh no, Ares misses the ulti here, and now he's gonna have to run away. These guys are hilarious. I'm sorry.
These top laners are like having fun.
They are. I'm surprised they're not like spamming in the chat stuff to each other. We're seeing
Maybe a dead Brand here.
Yeah, the CC lock up. That's gonna be the ulti. Tom does have the CC as well. He should go down, but Rusty's down in a bad spot. Rusty should be forced to flash away. He's holding his flash. Might be too long. He does get out. Very close. Nice damage there out of Tom. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't try to turn on the Alves there. They did have the Varus ulti. They did push the Vi out, and they get the kill, but they're the ones that are going to get the Drake, even though they lost a member.
First Dragon going over to Team there.
Yeah, very interesting to me. I think, yeah, Vi was low HP, but I feel like they could walk in just because there was no ulti on Geico there. And Boonstra still had his ult. Syndra didn't have to ult during that fight. So they had their big ultis. So I'm surprised they didn't try to commit. Ares being brought pretty low. Looks like they're going right back after this Brand. Gonna force Brand to flash away. Alp's entire top side also was taken. So for the Drake, he does lose a lot of XP. It's gonna put Rusty pretty far ahead now in that department. Oh no, Ares is here, gonna flash in, find themselves onto this Brand. He should go down, but Ares should be traded over, and he will be. Now they're gonna flash there onto Tom. Gonna drop the ulti. They're gonna be able to flash away. Oh no, Rusty doesn't have flash himself. Can he get out? Oh, a nice ulti coming out of the center. A lot of damage on that Geico. They will land the CC, but the heal will be enough to keep him safe.
Just a little short on damage there.
Yeah, on both sides. I think the trade overall, as far as kills, will net benefit the side of Team 2 because the Brand was able to get himself a kill there, and Mundo is getting himself plates on the top side for a flash burned on this Malphite. And now you're seeing a 20 CS lead. Though Boonstra also does get himself some plates.
All in all, about a 1,000 gold lead for the side of Scorch.
Yeah, they still do have the gold lead, but we're seeing the grubs turned on too, which Scorch had the first 3, but they're going to be traded back, and now it's going to be even in grubs. Yeah, Vi wants to contest, but there's no chance you get over there.
That's 3-3 on Void Grubs as well.
Oh, nice CC. Will they have the follow-up? Yes, they will. That's going to be a kill, and a nice ulti there from Rusty. Does Goblin have anything to follow here? We do see Geico coming over. Double kill for Rusty. Massive play for the Vi. And by the way, I should point out, Rusty does have a one-shot build. Yeah, that's a one-shot build for this Vi.
I actually think it's pretty smart. I mean, she's gonna one-shot any of the team members outside of Mundo.
Yeah, no, I like the build actually a lot here. So Rusty is looking to try to carry this game. And as of right now, he is definitely doing so.
Makes sense into his area as well. Wonder if that forces Geico to do like a.
Oh, Tim's gonna have to be really careful. Nice stun, should keep him safe. Oh, here's the flash. There's gonna be the slow. It's gonna be just enough. Syndra did have her ultimate, so there was potential for at least a turn if it got too aggressive, but was nothing there. Now Mundo is just doing whatever he wants at this point. Unfortunately, the Malphite is being outscaled.
Yep.
We do see Vi coming up. I'm assuming Ares should ult here. No? Okay.
Vi flash wasn't up.
And now Yak is just going to heal up to full health HP. Ooh, Geico's got to be very careful.
Oh, that's
risky, but doesn't land anything. Oh, he can't get a range for the ultimate, and he's going to go down. It's a shutdown for Goblin here.
Man, I'm pretty sure Geico like wanted that, and they wanted to give it to him, but he couldn't get close enough, or he was gonna eat a full Syndra ult there.
Yeah, and they deemed it was not worth trading kills there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, though, Vi's gonna pick up the Rift Herald, and it looks like bot turret will eventually fall here for Goblin, so that's gonna be a nice set of gold in his pocket.
Like the Halloween themed skins that the bot lane of Team have.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Big fan.
It is that time of year, so.
Representing out here. And might I add, there's a lot of pink in a lot of these skins, so it's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I feel like we're vibing. Specifically the pink skin by Yak. I like they're all in for this, man.
Still, I like the Business Mundo pink.
Oh, that's a really nice thing. And Missouri's gonna go down immediately, but now Tom should be taken down as well. Vi too. That's not a fight. They're gonna commit everything onto Geico. Where is Alves gonna run? Is there a queue up? There is. That's going to slow him now. But they don't have the damage, so it's a 2-for-2 trade in the end. Yeah, the Vi is very squishy there. So she gets pretty much blown up, and she didn't even get to click her ultimate.
Jeez. Well, if they have tempo coming back here. Having the Vi ultimate for this dragon fight, the round 2, I think will definitely help them.
Yeah, these tank fist fights are ridiculous, Victor. Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're already hitting this Drake, so they should be able to acquire it in time, and that's going to give them a 2 Drake lead. Let's just hope it's Chemtech Drake again for Soul. It is not.
Nope.
It's Hestech. If it was Chemtech, I think if you're the side of Scorch, you can have a sigh of relief, as it's one of the worst souls in the game. But here, you're now Hestech. It's kind of scary. So you're definitely going to want to be contesting these Drakes.
I think with all the damage that's built into both of these comps here, like Chemtech Drake actually would have felt really Chemtech Soul, sorry, would have felt really, really good. You know, could have made it burn an extra cooldown just to kill somebody.
No, it wouldn't have been bad, but what I'm saying is it's just that a nice kill, by the way, is that it's not like threatening. It's nice, but it's not threatening. Now you got to fight over this Hestech Drake because that is threatening, right? That's going to amplify some of the damage some of these champions are going to do, like the Brand and the Zeri, even the Morgana a bit. So, oh no!
Oh, look at here!
Ares under the turret, autoing.
Here goes Yakko.
Rusty is running away. I kind of feel.
Oh, nice Q by Owls.
Yeah, really nice Q. That's a dead Malphite. Why didn't it look like he fucking ulted away? Like, did you see that?
I
so
heard the
funny.
sound effect. I thought.
But he already ulted, so it doesn't make any sense. That's funny.
On an on-hit build by Boonstra, so.
The positive thing is they did get the turret, by the way.
Oh, they did. Look at that.
Yeah. I don't think anyone collected local gold, though. Yeah, it'd be OP for Mundo, but that's it. And I don't know. I feel like, again, like maybe they can't kill Mundo, but they can kill everybody else, right? Talking about killing people, Tem has got really nowhere to run. Not many places to hide. He's going to get stunned up by Goblin there. The ulti's going to be dropped. All the CC. There's just not enough damage to get the kill. Var's ulti will whiff as well. And that is a net positive for the side of Team 2, who now almost evened out the gold. It's still a 1k gold advantage for the side of Team, for the side of Scorch. So how do you feel about the on-hit build? Is that what you want here if you're Boonstra?
It's kind of pick your poison, because I think if he goes armor pen lethality, like full 80 poke, I think he sets up the siege really, really well, and he combos off of Rusty a lot better. But if he goes the on-hit build, then I think he potentially can cut down this Mundo. So it's just kind of a pick your poison. I probably would have leaned towards lethality, because even on hit's still going to take, you know, a couple of seconds to kill this Mundo.
Oh, Rusty is going to drop this Herald. Oh. Wait, he could grab it. Oh, he's not going to commit to it. I would have just got inside of it, because now it's going to be kited out, and it's going to get no usage here. Oh, he's going to miss an on Missouri, but that's just all the damage. They will, but for what cost?
Yeah, but he just went straight in the Brand.
Yeah, and he's going to die, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. That is so unfortunate for Rusty. There was no threat to kill him there.
Oh, nice flash Q by Owls.
Yeah, that's going to be a dead center. There was no threat to kill him there. If he just hops inside the Herald, he can glide that thing right to mid-turret. But now we're going to see Team 2 turning on to this Baron. There is...
They do this quite fast.
There is a TP on the Syndra. So let's see if they have a response.
No Malphite, though.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for them to get in there. I think they're going to give this... I honestly think they can contest, though. I'm really surprised. I feel like they're almost playing too safe. Like, Boonstra could definitely step up a little more there. But, yeah, they're just going to end up giving it. Tom is going to elect to go for the turret. The question is, will he be able to get it in time? He will. So that's 700 gold in Tom's pocket. Honestly, that's not bad considering, and a mid turret. So it's still going to be even in gold. Oh, Tom hiding in this bush. He's looking for a kill. He will find Amazure, but unfortunately, Boonstra goes down, and Geico is just going to start being a menace in this game. Nice dash. The slow is just too much for Calico. Calico is also going to go down. That's 2 kills. And there's not going to be any chance for a Baron contest here. I'm surprised Tom did not open up on the Zeri. He had a window, he had an opportunity. And so now the Drake stacking will continue. Yeah, I'm really confused here. What's the game plan? Again, it's just like I said this last game, and it's really weird because Scorch has played together a very long time, but they just look disjointed today. I don't see that cohesion I normally see from them, and it's resulting in these games being very close and sloppy. When I feel like they have advantages, I feel like they should be able to take over the game, you know. So now the gold lead is shifted into Team 2's favor, and the only difference is it's not a Chemtech soul, like I said. It's a soul that's going to just make the side of Team 2 just so much stronger. Nice Q by Alves onto Ares. But they pulled out game 1, so maybe they could still get this game 2 victory, right? Oh no! If Rusty hit that, oh, they're gonna go onto him. That's gonna be a shutdown for Boonstra. And a huge Malphite ult. He's gonna find multiple members. Goblin should be next. He should go down. Ah, maybe not. The Vi's actually gonna go down instead. Did they bite off more than they can chew? It looks like they did. Oh no, it's gonna be a trade there between the Morgana, but all that's left standing is Tom. It looks so good, but they just almost put too much into Geico.
I don't know if I like this pin second item by Tim either.
Which one are you referring to?
Shadow Flare.
Shadow Flame?
Yeah, I think something like Cosmic Drive would have been like something better. Like the movement speed is going to be really, really good to kite out their team's comp, but also just the CDR that you get from it. It's going to feel really good.
Now we see the most meaningful gold lead I think we've seen in this series so far, and that's 2K. It's kind of crazy how close these two teams are, and we talked about that on Midwest Weekly, man. I told you this was going to be like this. I'm really not surprised with how closely matched these two teams are. But yeah, I just feel like they bit off a little more than they could chew. They tried to get something after they got that really nice pick. Instead of maybe playing it a little slower, and it really was a nice Malphite ulti, but they didn't have enough follow quick enough to blow up the brand. He got all his damage off and ended up living, and as you saw, the Malphite just kind of disappeared. He is not tanky right now. And look at Geico sitting on 3 items. He is absolutely massive.
Looks like a Wit's End coming out here for Boonstra.
Just adding to the on hit.
Well, not only that, but there's a lot of magic damage coming out from Team.
Yep. So it's a good item, I think, here. Boomstra's going to have to be a little careful here. We do see Alves hiding in the wings. I see him on the ward. Geico is looking to hop in there. He wants to kind of get revenge after he kind of got blown up last team fight, so. And mind you, Soul's in a minute, so this could be like a game-ending fight, honestly. Depending on how things go. Q just gonna miss. Onto Tem. Oh, nice buffer there. Really good. They're going to find at least one kill.
Syndra
Goblin will
ult's
go
still
down.
up.
Yeah, Syndra ult is still up. Can they just kill Yak here? Oh, they will. They'll blow him up. So much damage out of 10. Had so many of the orbs on the ground.
Yeah, but Geico's
Oh,
looking to-
Geico's flashing in. Oh, and he has the damage. He's going to get 2 kills. Oh, no.
That's gonna be Soul.
That's
Team
so
team,
unfortunate. They found themselves a really nice fight, and then it just kind of dissipated. Ares trying to look for some. He's forced to flash away. Bonestra doesn't even have his ultimate here, so there's really not much they can do when it comes to turning here. And all the members on the side of Team 2 will be responding. Listen to me. Respawning. Whereas Tom is still going to be dead for 10 seconds.
He has TP up though.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it's going to have to maybe be a miracle steal from this Vi. Otherwise, they're just going to have to try to play through this Soul. It's still only a 1k gold lead. They do try to find Boonstra. It's down to 6,000. Well, what can Rusty do? Is this his moment? He will steal it. That's massive. There's a big Malphite ulti on top of Amazure, but that's not really what they wanted. Geico is going to flash away.
Geico's coming.
Oh, Goblin's going to go down. Big shield coming out, but look at Geico just doing so much work. Everything he can, staying alive. Oh, and the ulti will come down. That's going to be a trade. That's not bad. And look, now what can they do? There's really not much wave clear from Rusty. That was a really big steal, kind of saving the game right now. But there's no members up for 15 seconds on Boonstra. Really no wave clear here, so if they want to break this turret, they certainly can. Maybe not take the inhibitor, but certainly can break the turret. They might be able to take an inhib here. That's pretty big for the Baron. Does Rusty just kind of send it here with Boonstra up?
I don't think so.
Looks like he won't.
Yeah, I think you stole the Drake. You delayed it for another 5-6 minutes. I think sending it there kind of wastes that Drake steal. But
yeah, I mean, I also think that inhibitor is kind of big here though too. So it's like it can go both ways. So let's see what they can do. They've been finding like nice plays back and forth, but again, this gold lead now it's at 3K, so it's gradually going up for the side of Team 2. For every catch that they get, the team fight then just goes in the favor. And as I say that, Rusty Crow's got really good positioning. Can they catch Alves out? They're going to land all the CC onto him. They should be able to make him disappear.
Yeah,
No, they
but
will not.
Geico
Nice
is turning
Zanya's.
around.
Geico comes in. Alves is going to survive. But now Geico has an ultimate, so this is a really big moment here. Baron spawns. Geico, no ult. They still have potential. No Zanya's on Alves. They're setting up a play. They're hiding in this bush. They do know what's going on. Nice stun.
Catch.
They're going to find it. Onto Goblin. Goblin is down. What can they do here? Oh, Geico's going to go in here. He's going to find a play. But, I talked about sending it. Will they be sending it? Geico doesn't have the damage because he has no ultimate. Can they win the fight, though? Boostra's walking through the W of Alves. Amazuri will go down. That is huge. What can they get off this, though? They have no jungler. Neither.
There's no Yako there to kind of walk into space.
Do they want to try to maybe take the Baron? They're not going to commit to it. They're going to commit to saving the base. They are having their Nexus turrets hit by minions, so
Yeah, they could have just backed Ares and him TP to a Baron fight if they do it.
Yeah, I was really surprised they didn't commit anything there, but nonetheless, that is still big. That's going to even out the gold lead. Once again, it's only about a 1k gold lead now for the side of Team 2. These two teams are so tight. Anything could truly break open this game. I thought maybe the inhibitor was going to be that breaks open this game, but it looks like Scorch is going to be just fine. They're staving it off.
Alves should have waited to take that blue buff so his whole team got it. Feels bad.
And now we're looking like Soul is going to be, again, the point of contention here. Baron is up, but it doesn't look like either of these teams want to overcommit, want to make a Baron-type throw. There is a TP advantage for Ares right now, though, so if they want to try to take a play, this would be the moment. But unfortunately, there's no flank wards around this Baron.
See how this team fight looks. We
By
got
the way-
TP coming up on Yakko here. Seeing TP and Ghost, so
Yeah. By the way, this is a 5-item Zeri here at 31 minutes. There is potential for him to pop off in these fights. It is so high. And as you see how it went last time, when the Vi went in, she immediately got CC'd up, and there was really not much follow-up. They were barely able to get in just in time to kill Geico. But if Geico had its ultimate there...
Tim's caught out.
He is caught out, but now... Oh, it's a lot of damage, but it's just not enough. But listen, Geico, again, doesn't have his ultimate. This is potential. They can still fight around this Baron even without their Syndra. They're just going to play it slow. There is no safety net.
Owls has Zonya's back up too.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Do they fight it or do they not? Even if Rusty steals, he might be giving Drake, but he's being CC'd. He's being locked down, and now they have potential to kill him. They're going to flash over the wall. Do they have the damage? Oh, no. This is not a good spot for Rusty. Geico is coming.
They're wasting time for them to grab Dragon.
Oh, yeah, they're focusing onto the Drake. This could be the opportunity for them, but they're just marching towards it. Oh, no, they don't have Smite. Can they get in time? They do get in time. That's massive.
Run now.
Oh, no, Malphite could get locked up, but he does have his ultimate to get away. He should be just fine. Is he going to ult? He looks like he's holding it. No, he's just going to decide to use it, but was it too late? It might have been. Oh, that's a nice CC chain onto Geico to keep him off of the Malphite. Wow, these fights are just back and forth, and Rusty does get out with his life. It did cost him the Baron, but they were able to secure a second hashtag Drake, and now it's kind of starting to feel like the pressure might be mounting a little bit for Team 2. A little bit of a misstep, trying to really focus there onto that Vi, and it cost them.
Looks like potentially a GA coming out here for Geico.
Yeah, he knows he's got to carry. He knows he's got to be strong in these fights. The problem is Goblin, if he can't get off his brand ult, there's just not much he can do, and they have so much CC and so much damage for him. As you're seeing, he's really struggling to do much in this game. I'm sure when we check the damage charts, he's going to do damage.
Oh, big catch, potentially.
No, they're not fully committing. I think they had potential if they wanted to. Oh, no, here comes Geico. Geico is fully committing. He's going to one-shot Boonstra. Was taken right off the map. That's 700 gold going over to Yak as well. There is TP for this Malphite. They have to catch out Geico here. Oh, they won't land the CC. Oh, that's how much damage on the multiple members. Maybe they can save all the push in time for Boonstra to spawn. There's 30 seconds on his respawn.
Did he just third item a Heartsteel on his Mundo?
I think he did. Yeah. It's very late. But oh my goodness! And Foul! Alex was just deleted! I thought Boonstra was deleted, but jeez Louise. Tam is holding it together for his team.
What's behind door number 1? That would be a late game Syndra.
He's getting pinged by Boonstra.
I would have loved to heard the comms on that reaction.
This game is hanging on a knife's edge, just like Game 1 CLT.
By the way, Alves gets one shot by an EQ combo by Syndra. They both immediately buy verdant barriers mid in the jungle. They're like, nope.
Yeah, that's
dealing with that shit.
That's a good pickup, and that's going to keep the Syndra out from doing her job as efficiently, but still. Now all that matters now is she still pops shield, and she can just click R instead.
Well, the other issue is that means there's the engage by Malphite Vi just gets completely negated too. Like you got to commit both of them instead of just one.
Yeah, we have Soul in 2 minutes. It's gonna be a while still before this has become a big thing, but it is coming up. And again, if Team 2 are able to collect this Soul, it's gonna be really scary.
Yeah.
They do also have a 4K gold lead too. The Baron was able to acquire a lot of the turrets, and there's pretty much nothing left standing except for 2 tier 3s.
That potentially Zephyr coming out by Geico. Yep, Zephyr
Yeah,
and Pod.
he's full build. Full build, 36 minutes. Don't get me wrong, Boontra is not that far off here. He's got to be pretty close. Let's check his gold. He's got about 700 gold right now, so he certainly will get there. I wonder if he's building a Jack show.
Could. I mean, Jack Show would amplify Terminus's, you know, armor magic resist. So
But it's
yeah,
a pretty
Jack Show
expensive
makes-
item, so he will not have that probably for Drake fight. Oh, they're looking at Rusty. Rusty does have the shield. He does get away, and he does get red buff for his team too. They force him to smite though, but he should have it back up for the Drake. Very scary for the Vi there. Luckily, she had her shield. Kept her safe.
Let's see if Rusty pulls a miracle here, or if they try to team fight this.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Nice damage on a Tem, but now Tem's in a bad spot. That's a lot of damage. Oh, this Johnny's gonna come out. Will they be able to burn through this Mundo? Yak will go down. Huge team fight. Vi's gonna find Gecko. Gecko goes in to GA mode. Malphite's here. Owls is gonna flash in. Oh, look at Gecko too. They're gonna get the cleanse on top of Gecko. Gecko's cutting out. Owls is gonna go down though. You're seeing the damage coming out. Malphite also gonna go down. And now there is no jungler for Team 2. There is no top laner for Team 2. But there is a jungler for Scorch. These fights are insane. That was a massive play. They're just going to start up the Drake. They don't seem to care. What can they do? They have the knowledge. This might just be trying to bait Rusty in. Oh, he's on it. Oh, he smited the wrong person, but he still gets it. They're going to get the kill. That's a 1-for-1 trade at the moment. Drake was stolen. Now that's 3 Hashtag Drakes.
Wow.
That was so close. He accidentally smited the Zeri, and it almost went all wrong. But he's able to secure it with an auto.
Yeah. What a game. Team fighting for their lives here in this game too.
Literally, but at the same point, so are Scorch. You know, Scorch knows that they got to get out of here, right? Like, you got to get this win because you do not want to have 2 grueling games and then be the team that comes out after a game 2 losing, knowing you could have ended this series, right? You got to get this win. I think they really do. Oh my god, and the Brandon leader once again. He still has ultimate. He can certainly turn into Owls.
Yeah.
He does it. Oh, he does drop the damage, but it's not enough. Now they're going to turn on to Baron, but there is no Brand. There is no Owls. Alt. What is the team fight going to look like here? It just seems to be catch after catch. Vi just spawns, but Vi's not going to be here in time. The Baron should go down, and it will. So that's Baron. How many Barons is that this game? 3 Barons? 4 Barons? I don't even have track.
I believe it's 3, yeah.
Have they all gone to Team?
Yes.
That is insane. Every Baron to Team 2, and that somehow, some way, this game is really in favor of nobody. I really wish I could say that somebody has the chance to win here, but more than the other. But it just feels like it trades back and forth. No one can get a full ace, but you can see they want to find a play here. Here's the TP in from Goblin. Nice slow on the Geico. Oh, Rusty's hiding in a bush. It's an opportunity to take off Alv's shield. Doesn't take it off, though. Almost thinking, like, maybe just smite it, get rid of it. Allow Syndra to do the one-shot Syndra things.
That was a ballsy back there by Queenstra.
Yeah. Oh, no. Tem's caught out. A lot of damage on the Tem, so that means they're going to have a lot of time to free hit onto this inhibitor. The inhibitor will fall fast, and that's another inhibitor take it in the mid lane for the side of Team 2. Will this give them an advantage? Will they be able to now finally get the soul? Both teams are teetering. They're going to try to crack open more, though. Will they respond in time? There's still both shields on Alves and Goblin yet to be broken. Rusty's shield was broken. Alright, so Goblin's shield has now been dissipated. That is at least something. Geico still no GA. Yak is just walking up. Oh my god, the amount of damage. Huge buff out of there. Multiple. Senna ulti is going to come through. Can they find anything? Here comes in the Rusty
Oh,
he's doing
Geico!
so much damage! Shuts down the AD carry! Do they have anything? So far, this is a wipe. Yak is running for his life! They're gonna take him down!
Yeah, but they can't. They have no tempo to get anything off of this.
Oh my goodness. This game is insane. Do they just send it mid? These death timers are forever, CLT. I think you just walk it mid or bot. You just go for inhibitor here. Force it, guys. Stop wasting time. Stop
I think
autoing.
they should have walked bot, because that's the tier 3 there.
What a team fight, though.
That was a really good Zhonya's by Jazz there, but then it ended up not being enough. And then I thought when Tim ulted Mundo that there was going to be no damage to kill Geico, but there still was plenty.
What are
coming
we
out of the
doing,
side.
guys? We need to be doing something. We're doing nothing. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. You have death timers that were like 50 seconds. There's no reason why you guys at least can't take an inhibitor here.
To get that turret, at least something.
Oh my goodness. I'm not one for calling teams out, but this is... You can't do that, guys. You had an opportunity now. Don't get me wrong, Soul is nice and has high potential, but you had an opportunity to put the pressure onto them. And you don't have the safety net of your turrets now. Yak ain't going to be taking a couple turret shots here.
See, you got full.
Oh, GA's up. They are going to try to turn on Tem. They are going to find the damage onto Geico.
Oh, Geico has GA up for this fight, by the way.
Yes, and so does... Oh, no, Bootra's in a bad spot. Bootra, does he have flash? He does not. Bootra's going to go down. There's nowhere for him to run, nowhere to hide. This is so bad. Oh, the jungler will be taken down. That is something. That means that Soul is risky for the side of Team 2 to take. They do still have Malphite ulti. They can certainly still make a play. These fights are absolutely bonkers. They're trying to
zone out Rusty.
Yeah, they're trying to keep him off. Oh, here comes the damage. They're going to start it up. A lot of damage on him. So he gets deleted off the map. And now there's an advantage. Do they have a TP on the Malphite? They do. Can they get the Malphite in here, though? Oh, here comes
Here comes Geico. They're trying to get Rusty out.
Oh, they're going to get the flash. Oh, and he forced... Oh, no. Now Soul's 6,000 HP. Oh, Rusty has to get in there. Here comes the TP in. Oh, he does go on top.
Geico.
Oh, Geico's been taken down. He's now in GA. They do get the Soul. This is massive. Geico's trying to run away. They're going to turn on to Yak. Where's he going to run? He has the ulti going, but he just has no chance to survive here. They will take down the Mundo. These fights are insane.
Holy cow. What a game.
Rusty is doing everything to not be denied. No matter what happens, this guy is relentless. And he has now found himself Soul for his team.
Geico sold GA for BT, by the way. Like, he had that much money.
Well, I think it's at the point where he just needs to find a way to, you know, do more damage. And GA is gone, so... He's hoping that the lifesteal can keep him in these fights, and it might be enough. It might be what he needs, but again, now Rusty has his GA, so he could be a little reckless here and could get away with it. And Tem has just been unleashed on this Syndra, literally. I think the ult's called Unleash Power or something like that.
I believe you are correct.
So it's been...
Unleashed Power, yep.
It's been absolutely insane how close.
By the way,
these
all the Gathering Storms are starting to kick in now. Like, you have almost 1,000 AP on this Syndra, by the way.
That's insane. And by
80 AP from Gathering Storm.
This game, oh yeah, they're not walking bushes. Oh no! Tem is caught. That is your big carry. That's not good for this fight. He's trying to do whatever he can, but he just doesn't do enough, and he's gonna be shut down.
Yep.
That means it's gonna be Baron. Tem finally makes a misstep,
No,
and that's what's gonna happen in a 45-minute game. Yeah, they want to end. Can they end though? I feel like there's potential, certainly, for them to do so. Syndra's dead for 45 seconds. If they don't, oh, they're gonna actually force Calico to just simply flash away from a cleaver. And by the way, Yak is gonna do so much of these turrets. That turret that's already about a half HP, Yak with one proc will be able to kill it. They might just have to send it. They might just have to fight here. Oh, so much damage on the Ares.
That's a Brand ult there. It's only hit Ares.
Yeah. That might get them to call it off, and they will. Looks like they're just going to go to Baron. But this is an opportunity. If they want to turn here, there's no Geico. Ooh. That was pretty scary. 10 seconds on Tem, so he will be up for the Baron. He does have TP. The problem is this. How quickly can they shred the Baron? And now they're going to do the bush siege. They're hiding in the bush. They got to be aware of this. They got to be very slow about this.
Here.
Yeah, Tem is here. Oh, they know they're not on the Baron. They are aware. Now they know they're hiding in a bush. This is going to come down to this Baron fight. Who can have it? What are they doing? Are they just going to give this Baron? What are they doing? What is happening?
Rusty's in position.
Oh, Rusty goes in. He doesn't take it. Unfortunately, that is going to be the kill when the team fight's going crazy. Oh, it's back and forth. Emer's going to be the first one to go down. Ares in the back. He's being shredded. The Muno is taking up so much. Owl's is going to die. Rusty's super low. What can Rusty do? Tem trying to kite. He's alive. A flash hit from Boostra. Can he win the fight?
Oh,
he does. The Quadra kill the Boostra. He is staying in this game. Oh, all that's left with a Baron is Brand and this team. These teams. Oh my goodness. Oh, these fights. Boonstra manned up and he got in there. Did so much work. The on-hit build.
Wow. The Brand ult was so good too. Like it hit everybody.
Just back and forth and back and forth. And now, looks like we're going to get ourselves an Elder. We did get an Elder last game, but this one's much later due to how long it took for us to get Soul. We're looking at about a 49-minute attempt at Elder for these teams. This is the longest game this split as well, CLT.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we had a 43-minute game earlier in the split, but...
And this is probably the longest series, too, because their game was about 39 minutes, the first one. So this has got to be the longest series, not considering a Game 3.
Yeah, I think the series earlier today was like sub 30 minutes on both games, and then the one tonight that I just got done with was same.
Yeah, so if it's gone 2 games, this is definitely the longest by far. And if we do happen to go 3, I'm sure that'll be the longest series of the split.
I gotta work tomorrow, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's 9:46. I don't think anyone anticipated this game to be going this long, but here we are.
Wow.
There is no flash for Boonstra. There is now a flash for Geico. So this fight is going to be very scary. No GA on Rusty.
Geico has GA back again.
Oh, that's massive. So they have GA and no GA on the other side. So this is going to be an intense fight. They do have the time, the damage to get through this Mundo. I will say if they want to focus him at any point in these fights, they can shred him. But
that was almost an 8,000 health Mundo, by the way.
yeah, back-to-back games, Yak has been massive. He was massive on the Cho'Gath, nearly 9k health by the end of the game. But here we go. They're being pushed off. They're forced to contest 20 seconds on the objective. They're keeping their mid laner mid with the Baron to keep the minions buffed up, keep it pushing. What can they do? Both these teams fighting for a chance at semis. One is trying to get there. The other one is just trying to stay alive in this series. Oh, they're spotting out Rusty. They see him. Oh, that's a lot of damage on Ares here. He might be forced to reset. He does have TP, though. Oh, no. They're going to force members off here. Boontra's also low. They're going to start up this Elder Drake.
They both have TP.
Oh, can Rusty get in? He's going to just turn onto the Mundo, do some damage. Oh, they get Geico over the pit. Oh, they find Amazure. This fight's now going to be breaking out. Syndra's on top of Geico. Amazure is still alive. Into the GA. Oh, no. They forced the ulti from Ares this time.
Chop down this window.
Yeah, he's trying. Oh, Geico is staying alive. Here comes Rusty Crow getting the kill on the blood tag. Oh, my goodness. He seems like they're going insane. Amazure should go down. He will. Blue team double kill. This is intense. This is staying close. What can they do? Oh, that's another kill.
Oh, they can't do it.
Can they finish it? Oh, did they have smite? Oh, and Butcher gets it. Alex, you need to run away, but you can't. He's going to go into Zanya's. Brand is running for his life. This is insane. This is now 51 minutes into this game. But one
I
side...
still don't think they can end.
what are they gonna do? There's no mana on Boomstraw. I feel like you should push here. There is a big top wave that's crashing, but there's no TPs. I mean, Yak does have TP. I guess if he spawns in 20 seconds and he wants to try to end this game, he might go for it. Finally, we're walking down. We're going to try to break some stuff open here.
I think you get inhib here at least.
Yeah, finally at 51 minutes, they finally crack the base and they get the inhibitor here.
And Tim ended up selling boots for a Storm Surge.
Yeah, he's just trying to do as much damage as he can. I mean,
Yeah.
insane. By the way, I'm going to state that 430 CS on Zeri, by far the most CS we've had in this league. Like,
Yeah, it's not even close.
And I'm pretty sure I feel like that might be across the entire existence of this league. I don't imagine many games go 50 minutes very often. So
Yeah.
I wish we could like check this stat because it'd be really cool to be like, oh, this guy has the all-time in a game in the Midwest server, you know?
Well, I don't even know where to start with that. We just started now.
Yeah, just start recording stats now, guys. We're gonna start recording
Okay.
all the stats. Here we go though. TP in from Yak. We're gonna get ourselves a Baron. They still have the Elder on multiple
Massive
members.
amount of damage on
Oh, and
that.
they're just gonna commit here. They don't care who they're committing onto.
Well,
Amazon is gonna
Geico's
disappear. Geico's going in. Bootra's doing so much damage though. It's a
Bootra!
1v1 against. Bootra wins the fight. There it goes. That was going on to Yak. There's the back. Oh, and the GA gonna be into Rusty. They're trying to chase down Yak here. What are we doing here, guys? It's a lot of back and forth. Rusty's barely surviving. Low HP. He's gonna be able to get out here. Oh, we see Bootra just running it down mid lane. He's just trying to end the game. He's trying to force it. They are doing tons of damage to Calico. Goblin's gonna go down, flashing from Ares. What can they do? Oh, Senna's dead. Will Ares survive? I don't know if he will. Oh, Rusty and Bootra, they're just looking to end the game. Will they get back in time? Will Owls be able to save it? They're doing these Nexus turrets so much damage. Their Nexus turrets are gone. The Nexus is gone. And that's going to be the game. Finally at 53 minutes.
Wow. What a game. What a game.
Unbelievable. 53-minute and 15-second game, too. Whew. That was intense.
Wow. What a... I'm glad I tuned in for this one.
Absolutely. Wow. Just insane. Just insane, guys. Congratulations to Scorch beating Team 2, knocking the first seed off, and going ahead and moving on to the semifinals. You gotta wonder what it would have been like if Zelda played today, but unfortunately he was not here. Shout out to him though, it is his birthday weekend, so happy birthday to Zelda. But it would have been nice to get a victory with his team, so it's pretty unfortunate that he was not here. I do think Goblin filled in and he played his heart out, but it just wasn't enough for the side of Team 2 today. Wow. And all three series have gone 2-0. So are we not going to have... Is it possible we will not have for the first time as we get to playoffs, first time we will not have a series go to 3? That'd be kind of hilarious. Like playoffs would be the where we break that.
Not to also like combine onto that, but I think let me just check this out real fast.
So do we want to just jump over and just talk to all of them here, because that just was insane. I feel like we do. Okay, we're gonna jump over. You check what you're checking. I'm gonna hop over.
You're free on Wednesday.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello. I figured we'd just jump in here because why not? As long as you guys are cool with it. Is there anybody that does not want to be here? You're more than welcome to dip because you're on stream.
I think everybody wants to go to bed after that.
For real.
How's it going?
Oh,
Adrenaline's still pumping, so I think we're good.
okay, cool. Yeah, that was a great one. That was an intense series. I've got no words for it. I do feel like, and I'm gonna start here with this. In both of these series, you guys found early advantages, or at least you found advantages, right? And the games were tight. I want you guys to know the gold leads were pretty much similar the whole time. It was never really anybody with a real true gold lead, except for game 2 a bit there with Team 2 having about a 3 or 4K at one point. But for the most part, you guys were close. But I kept seeing you guys. It kind of felt like you guys were a little disjointed today. And maybe I'm just seeing it wrong, but it just felt that way. Is that kind of a correct sentiment, or is it just from the outside looking in? Because when you guys got the advantages, I feel like you guys weren't pushing them as aggressively as you normally would. and I guess that's what I was seeing.
There's a little bit of disjoint at a couple points, but I think otherwise we're kind of on it today for the most part. But
Okay, that's fair. That's fair because I felt like there was a couple opportunities, like in game 2, you guys aced them around the was it the bot lane CLT where they had that fight, or was it mid? I forget.
There was aces everywhere in that second game, bro.
I know. Well, there was one. They had like 50-second death timers. Soul was going to be coming up in about
That
a
was
minute.
a bot lane, yeah.
Yeah. I think you guys could have certainly either gone bot or mid, either choice, and probably cracked an inhibitor and had the time to do so. By the time you guys even got close, it was just kind of like, okay, the play's kind of over with, but that's because nobody seemed committed to that. So
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, what was kind of the idea there? Why you guys didn't decide to commit? Because it could have cost you guys in my head. Like if you guys don't get nothing there, after getting really nice play, by the way.
Sorry, I unplugged my headset. I think the idea was just we wanted to get it because with Elder coming up, I made the call to just push out multiple waves. I think one of our inhibs or two of our inhibs were down at that point. And so I said, let's get our waves pushed up. Let's get vision in their blue side so we can kind of take control of the Elder area. We probably could have pushed for more, but I wanted to play it safer and focus on that dragon coming up rather than trying to get matching inhibs.
Okay, that's a fair sentiment. I will give you that. I definitely will. But yeah, in that circumstance, just feels like at least maybe crack another turret or something, right? Like I think Boonshaw, you were close to that tier 2 mid. And I was like, if he hits this, he kills it so quick,
Well, and there too, I'll add, like, if I'm alone there, right? If I go and do that, I don't have time to reset and buy before that drag. And I know our prio there is to get that drag, so, like, I think we could force down that tower, but it's not worth the risk of not having the drag set up we want.
Yeah.
He was also sitting on a bunch of gold.
And that's all fair, and that's why I'm asking about it because, like I said, from my perspective, I was like, hey, you guys could 3 or 4 men push this right now and take a lot, and if you're a full team pushing, that's different. Like you're right, Boonshaw, by yourself, I'd probably call it off too. But if you got 3 or 4, which you guys had up, there was an opportunity. But I'll lead over to CLT though. I want CLT to ask you guys some questions here if he's got any for you.
Yeah, the Elder Dragon fight. What were the comms like when Rusty died to that Gromp? And knowing
Wait,
their
he
jungle
died to
was-
that Gromp?
I don't think anyone noticed he died to
Wait,
I think he kept that to himself.
It's okay. I can pull it up. I can pull it up.
Okay.
Hey,
Alright,
sorry,
look, what
spoilers!
happened was, I thought that if I used my E on the Gromp, this should be enough to not die to Gromp, but Gromp's really strong, He's a tough guy, and he may or may not have killed me.
What?
I thought-
die.
I thought you were gonna proc the Vi passive, get the shield, and then start healing off Gromp there for a second. But you didn't get the shield, and Gromp turned around and one-shot you like it was Syndra.
Yeah, so actually, I tried to auto E to be like, I'll just get 2 hits in real quick because I wanted to heal off the camp. But Gromp immediately smacked me in the mouth off the first auto before I could even get the E reset, and I died to the 1 hit because I had no real MR.
That will be
50-28.
that will be clipped. That will be clipped and be on the YouTube.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, please. Actually.
Hey, clip it and send it to me. I'll put it on the YouTube as a short. All right.
As a short.
Sorry, Rusty.
Just do some background,
hell?
do some
No
background,
way.
like one of those Crash Bandicoot songs, one of those bouncy ones, him inting on
As
the
long,
ground.
as long as copyright doesn't get involved, but yeah.
Oh, we should be fine. That's funny. Yeah,
Man, that I seen, and I don't think Alves realized that he died to the Gromp because he's just walking over, seeing Boonstra hit it, and there's no jungler around. He's like, "Oh shit!" And then Senna ends up killing him. Or no, Boonstra ended up finishing the Elder.
yeah, I don't even know how he was
Well,
able to
Alves-
finish it. Like it looked like Alves was in range to smite, but maybe I'm wrong. He was pretty close. He was definitely pretty close.
Yeah,
I was
it's-
horrified that that was getting stolen. I'm not gonna lie. That was very close.
Luckily, even if he steals it there, the thing is, you guys had killed everybody else already. So, you just kill Alves and nobody has Elder, right? But then you don't have the potential to win the next fight. So, which, let's actually talk about that, Boonstra, because I know when me and you talked last, we were talking how you sometimes feel like you aren't always the guy. Well, today, my friend, you showed up big, even though Tom was freaking popping off on that Syndra, even though Rusty was doing work. When it mattered most, my friend, you had 2 crucial fights, and you carried so hard with that quadra kill. So let's kind of talk about that. What was kind of happening there for you in that moment? Because you made a man play, and you flashed in, you went hard. So kind of give me the breakdown for that moment for you.
I want to give some credit to my top laner actually. So I had a discussion with him and another guy like I don't know, a week ago or so, 2 weeks ago, about how I've been playing, and it's kind of restructured how I'm approaching games. And so I'm a lot more cautious and I'm a lot more choosy on what fights I'm taking, and I feel like it's been extremely beneficial to how my team fighting's been. Like today, I felt like I was a much cleaner team fighter than I have been in prior weeks. So honestly, I don't want to say exactly what he said, but all credit to him in helping me realize kind of how to improve on that.
Yeah. So then, what was it like then for you in that moment? Because I was watching it. Like, what was the comms? What was the situation like as you were getting that quadra kill? Because the fight started off like crazy, right? I think I saw an engage there from Ares onto back line, and then Rusty ulting in. I don't even know if it was Geico at that point. Honestly, there's so many bodies in that one little section there, so it could have been anybody. But what kind of was going on there? Because it was looking kind of scary for you guys for a second, and then all of a sudden I just see quadra kill pop up on my screen.
Well, and I'll be honest, it was a super disjointed fight. Like I couldn't see everything going on at once, right? I'm pretty sure I was in melee range of that Mundo for like a good portion of that fight, just auto attacking him to death. So I don't know, adrenaline pumping the whole time. Like I don't know, there were a lot of fights this game where I was like not sure. It was a kind of a coin flip, but we were coming on top a lot of the time. So I was very confident in my team and very confident that if I go in, I do the damage, we're winning the fight. So I don't know, adrenaline pumping the whole time, man. It's hard to remember everything, but it was awesome.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
I couldn't imagine playing a 40-minute game and then backing it up with a 50-minute game.
For real, that's insane. Yeah, let's
That's
actually
my
and let's touch on the first game real quick before we call it a quits here on the day. So two things. Now, Rusty, I think you would agree with me on this. Trundle jungle isn't really good anymore, right? You would agree on this sentiment, or is this just a me
I
thing?
think he's very situational, but overall he's not like one of those you can just pick and play kind of
Yeah.
guys. He needs to be. I think they had a good comp to play the Trundle. Honestly, like it did a good job.
Yeah. Well, it felt like you just weren't able to find as much as I thought you would early. Normally, you're so good at finding engages, so good at finding plays. Like, you're a playmaker, bro. And it seemed like you didn't find all those normal type of plays early. So the Trundle then found more value due to that, right? Because then once you guys get into true team fights, he just clicks R in your face.
Yeah, I mean Tom was busy steamrolling his lane, so he didn't really need me. Top, it was one of those. I never really found a good time to go top. Their guy who just kept getting good backs off and getting away. There's like a couple times we caught him out, but he also just got to a point where he was so hard to kill, like it wasn't worth the time investment to go up there and kill him. And then Kate Karma is not a very easy lane to gank, even as Sejuani with the ult, just because they can stand so far away, and if the Kate's really good, which Geico very much is, he can just use his trap and get out of the ult. So it's one of those where it wasn't a great lane to gank other than mid, who won all by himself and didn't need me. So it was kind of just try to scale and just be in front of the Jinx, let her do the work late.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, speaking of top lane, obviously top lane being behind wasn't really all on the Mordekaiser there. Obviously, they did that lane swap we've seen at Worlds. Were y'all expecting that at all? And how did you guys react to it?
Oh, me? No, I wasn't. Well, I was shocked they would do that, considering they fucking gutted that shit a long time ago. So I was like, oh, okay, fine. I mean, fortification's up by 80% instead of 60. But I literally told bot lane, yo, just shove the towers. You get platings, and I just play safe. And it didn't matter. And I also abused the fact with catch-up EXP and everything, so it didn't matter in the end. Because I'm an ult. Like, Mordekaiser is just an ult bot at the end of the day with a stat stick attached to it.
To piggyback off that, to be honest, I was a little confused. Like they took the winning lane, and don't get me wrong, like I'm pretty comfortable with the Jinx K match. Played it like a ton, but like they win that lane, right? And so them swapping up felt like, were they doing this for the top laner? Like I guess I don't really know. Like they need to get those dives right. They don't, and we get to effectively get a free lane for the first few minutes of the game as a Jinx. So like we were pretty content with it, all things considered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely seems pretty risky for them to do. And it almost panned out. We did see Mordekaiser obviously lose when it came to XP. You did get pushed out a bit there, and I know Rusty made an unfortunate play. He tried to jump in there and he got killed, but it really wasn't like you said. It wasn't that bad because so many plates down bot lane, and the Jinx was you were pretty much even, right? Like if not ahead at one point early on in that game. So
that kill went to Karma as well.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
Caitlyn.
yeah. You are correct. That was definitely not very good for them. Any more questions, CLT?
No. I was glad I caught this this game 2. It makes me want to go back and rewatch game 1. After I got done with the other series. So, shout out to Group A. They've got 3 teams advancing. So we'll see if that trend stays true for tomorrow.
Yeah. I all I will say is this: we told you Group A was better than Group B. We said this.
I'm not getting in the middle of this. Nope. I got no dog in this fight. By the way, I'm just a caster.
Woof woof. Well, now I know the answer to this, the one series you told me by saying that, you jerk. I was gonna watch it.
Oh,
without
shit,
knowledge.
my
What a jerk.
Hey,
It's
that
okay.
that series had a lane swap too, but it sounds like they got way more done with that lane swap than this series. So.
Oh, well, we're looking forward to it. All right, guys. Well, I will let you guys go relax, get some rest. Obviously, it was a long day. You know, you had what's that total time? Like 2 hours.
It's an hour and 45 minutes,
45
probably
minutes,
including the draft.
of just 2 games. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So GG guys, and thank you so much for the great games, and thanks to you to Team 2 as well. So I will head out of here, and you guys have a nice night.
Yep.
GG.
GG's.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna pretty much call it here. Thank you everybody for coming out tonight and this morning, and for the other series on YouTube. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate all the fans. It's always fun to have you guys in here. It was a great series, super fun to watch. So tomorrow, one more. I won't be casting. I will be playing. So you're gonna have to have this guy cast. But yeah, looking forward to a fun series, and looking forward to playing Zoomers. Bunch of cool guys. Got to talk to them a little bit. So good luck to them. And that's pretty much it. So you got anything else, COT, before we close off the stream?
No. Really good quality series overall. Unfortunate that was no game 3s, but man, I think everybody would have probably tagged out, went to bed on the stream for a game 3 after an hour and 45 minutes worth of 2 games. But excited to see how the series tomorrow goes. I know you're playing with it, and me and Pens will be casting that. I might be a touch late to the draft. I get out of work right out that side. But it's overall really, really good. Glad I could tag in on this game 2.
Awesome. All right. Well, GG everybody. Have a wonderful night, and we will catch you tomorrow.